Well, it says I'm live. Hopefully we can see this sideways. Not sure. I'm going to try to do a Mustang warm-up December storage check. So once we determine if you're able to see this, like I said, I'm not sure if you can see the video correctly when I have it on its side like this or not, but I guess we'll give it a try. And if not, I'll do it different next time. So anyway, I'm going to start the Mustang now. And we'll let it warm up for a little bit after I get it started. Well, now we got it running anyway. Hopefully the video you can see it in its correct orientation. Like I said, if not, next time I'll have to adjust the camera here to more of the portrait vertical setting. So like I said, I'm just doing the December startup, checkout, warming things up, which I do on a monthly basis, and that way I don't have to completely put the vehicle in 100% storage should I need to do so. One of the other things that I do is I do inflate my tires to maximum sidewall inflation so that none of them flat spot for sitting for a month at a time while it's not rolling down the road. And that seems to work out pretty well. I keep the battery on a battery tender when it's not running as well, so that it stays healthy. And of course, before anything got even stored away for the season, everything has been cleaned up, shined up, and so that the car cover goes on it and it stays nice and clean. So once I have it started, I usually let it run for a few minutes here so it does kind of warm up on its own, and then I do rev the engine through a few RPM ranges, and I think I let it run for about a total of 10 minutes or thereabouts. And then we get it shut down and stored back in its storage position, put the cover back on it, and plug the battery tender back in. One of the other things that I do for the storage is I do leave my insurance coverage active on it, so it doesn't really cost me anything active or extra to do so. So that should anything happen to it, fire or otherwise, while it's in storage, I'm still covered. It's about a 30-degree day here in Minnesota, southeast corner down here in Winona. The temperatures during the upcoming week are going to be rather cold, with highs only probably 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm happy to do this warm-up today with temperatures like they are, so it's not overly cold. So let me run it through a couple of our RPM runs here, and we'll see how far we are into the warm-up time. Well, that definitely made a little more exhaust fumes in the garage here, but I do have my garage door mostly open. One of the other things I thought to tell you, a benefit of just rolling the car back and forth is to keep the brake rotors scored with the pads so that they're kept fresh. If there's any light rust or whatever that's dimpled on any of the rotors, by running it that way, it kind of keeps them fresh and prevents any additional rust potential from building up. So we're pretty close to being warmed up right now. Those RPM runs gave it some extra heat. It's got heat flowing out the dash vents right now. So I'm going to roll the vehicle back towards the front and get ready to shut it down. So I'll adjust the camera back here a little bit more towards the front so you can see that as I shut it down. So everything looked good during this checkout. I'm going to get ready to put the cover back on it now and get the battery tender reattached. So thanks for checking into my first video. Like I said, we'll try to improve it next time. If there are any comments about any of the way this is presented to you guys out there watching. Have a good rest of the day and enjoy the rest of the weekend. See you next time.